So you're not here by accident. You are here because you are ready. So, fear is not your enemy. Fear is your compass. So today we will follow the fear. So every life story, and you are the hero in your life story, aren't you? So every life story, there is a moment when the hero feels a knot in the stomach, fear. Yeah? And what is that fear anyway? It is just some data that he's getting, you know? So what is that fear pointing to? It's pointing somewhere, right? It is pointing to something that really matters to you. Sometimes that fear is excitement. You know, excitement, you think it's fear. And it's pointing to something that really matters to you. You know, a job that you've been trying to avoid applying for, or a conversation that you keep on postponing because of that feeling, or a dream that you have which you call crazy and people call it crazy. Now, fear doesn't mean stop. Yeah. Fear means pay attention. This is important. So, take one fear which happened, which showed up this week, the coming week, the week which went by. Take one fear. You can speak it out loud, or you can write it in the comment box. Yeah, take that fear and let us take a 5-second step towards it. Whatever you've been avoiding because of the fear. So if you've been avoiding sending an email, open the email draft. Or if you've been avoiding doing some course or whatever it is, Google it. Or if you have to send a message to someone and you've been avoiding it due to the fear of what will happen, type the first line of the message. That's it. Take one step despite the fear. One simple step, whichever step you can take. So let's do a little affirmation, guys. Fear points the way. Say it with me. Fear points the way. I take one step. I grow 1 inch. I am brave. I take one step. I am brave. I'm not going to let this fear stop me. I shall use fear to get into action. Whenever fear tries to stop me, I will take this 5-second action. I will not let fear hold me back. So I'd like to share an experience with you that I was quite afraid of public speaking, and I'm talking about the year 1982 or something like that. Okay, and I had chosen to do something which involved a lot of speaking in front of people. It was conducting an introduction to a particular program. So the first step I took was I went and told my guru, Manmohanji, I said, listen, I want to do this. He said, okay, good, great. First step taken. I said, all right, when do you want to do it? I said, you tell me when. So we fixed a date. So second step taken. Then third step, I asked, what should I do? Is there a particular format I should follow? So he explained that to me. I said, okay, great. And I remember I was on the roof of this house where it was in the evening. It was September or October. It was nice and cool. And my God, I was getting this knot in my stomach. I was so shit scared. The guy said, don't just feel the fear. Feel the fear. And here I was feeling the fear. My God, that fear became more intense. And I almost got up and I went. I was going to tell him, Manmohanji, I can't do it. So he said, feel the fear. Take a deep breath and feel the fear. I felt the fear. When my heart was pounding, my stomach was in a knot. I was breathing fast, really nervous, like anything. Feel the fear. I felt it. And by that time, 4 people had come. So he says, see, it's only 4 people. Feel the fear. Look at these people one by one. So, when you're afraid, you don't want to look at people. But I did one by one. And suddenly I felt the fear subside. And then he said something very interesting to me. He says, okay, so Deepak, go and speak and make as many mistakes as you can. By saying that, when I was trying to make a mistake, I could not. So I did a great job, and all of those 4 people registered for the program. So it was a victory for me, but it only began when I was able to confront my fear, when I was able to feel my fear, and I was going on taking this 5-second step forward. 1 step, 2nd step, 3rd step, 4th step, 5th step. Now, think of all the times in your life. Look, we have all kinds of people here. Some of you have faced your fears, moved forward and forward and forward, and made great accomplishments in your life. And there are many of us who have done well, no doubt. We are doing all right in what we do. But we have a lot of regret about all those things that we did not do because we let fear stop us. So I invite you to share with me all the times when you, or at least one time, you allowed your fear to stop you. So I have time for at least 3 or 4 people. You can either share about one time you let your fear stop you, or you can even share about a time when you overcame that fear. All right, KS, go ahead.
So at a point in time with my mentor, this was in 2004. So I used to build my cars or get tuned my cars. So this was in a Coimbatore racetrack. He asked me to sit next to him. I was so fearful to sit next to him, even though it's a road car. In probably 2016-17, he said about me to someone, this person never complains about anything, but he enjoys driving, and he works on how to improve on himself rather than complaining, this is not good, that is not good. So from here to here, so from fear to here. So that's a transition that happened in my life.
Very
And
nice.
there is, and I'd like to share another fear where a lot of people may have a similar kind of a fear of being successful. I've committed myself not to be successful. So if I get so much money, what would I do? What would happen if I become the trillionaire of the world? So
Yeah. How will I handle that?
how would I handle that? So from that, committing to be the whatever craziest possible money to have, and I'm committed to create that. So, and one big transformation that's been happening since with EMC and and a lot of other programs and things has made a huge transition, and I'm committed, and I am being me cause to create that greatness for me and for my people around.
All right. Good. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Who else? You can share about a time when you overcame your fear, or you can share about a time when you let fear stop you. So, Vetrivel.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I would like to share a recent small thing where yesterday when I was walking, it was raining. I took a video. It was early morning, 6 o'clock, but it took 4 hours to post it in EMC group. I was just thinking, should I, should not, what they will think, what he will say, what. I feel like sharing with friends, but some fear was stopping me. So I just overcame. I posted. A few people appreciated also. So that's the example I would like to share, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Anybody else? A time in your life when you let your fear stop you and you have regretted it ever since. Something significant would have happened if you had moved forward. You've taken one step forward.
In my experience, fear is something one cannot get out permanently. There can be fear on everyday incidents also. Suppose I have to go to a meeting and I have to be there on time, and if I get delayed, there is a fear in me. What will happen there? Will I be allowed to move forward? Something like that. So at that moment, I hold myself and say, look, whatever has happened has happened. Now be confident and move forward. Now this has happened to me not one day, all these years, each day. There are some fears. You may be able to reach on time. You may be able to even have some food items. You fear, should I have this jalebi now or not? Hold on, just have a small piece and be happy. That's okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, KS, you want to share an experience? Go ahead.
So I just wanted to share an experience of my friend. He, shared with me. He was very fearful to say his point to his wife, and certain tools like this. What would you do if this is your last 10 seconds? Imagine and say it. Think like it's like a life and death kind of situation. What would you do? And that made a huge difference, is what he said. And so if we start thinking that life is the next 10 seconds, what would we choose? That would be a great, beautiful tool to reflect upon our choices.
Okay. Thank you, KS. We are talking about sharing an experience of what happened. So thank you for sharing your friend's experience. I truly appreciate it. And the suggestion that you gave him to sort it out, it's a wonderful way of doing it. Yeah. So when you are allowing your fear to stop you, if you say that, hey, listen, if I have 10 seconds left in my life, would I do this thing or not? Very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, Hasina ji, go ahead. First, you have to unmute your. Yeah, go ahead.
When I joined AMC, I was very afraid to speak, but I have absolutely overcome that.
Very good, very good, very good. Thank you very much. And not only that, you are, entertaining us with lovely shairi also. Thanks a lot. All right. So while you're there, would you like to share some shairi and then we can close after that?
मत सोचो कि जिंदगी बोझ है, खुश रहो क्योंकि समस्या तो रोज है.
Wow, 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 wow. All right, very nice. Thank you very much, each and every one of you. When you have done your 5 seconds of taking the next step, whenever you feel your fear, just post it on the group. Thank you very much. Day, have a great week, and I will see you tomorrow. And remember, fear is not our enemy. Fear is our friend. Fear is a pointer. All right. See you tomorrow morning. God bless you all.
God bless everyone.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.